Ew, Will Brooks makes his UFC debut at the Ultimate Fighter 23 finale. I believe it should be the co-main event. I'm hoping it is. Regardless where it is on the event, it is going to be awesome. But to me, it should be the co-main event with how badass he is. This is a prediction video for the Ultimate Fighter 23 finale with Will Brooks. Will Brooks in his UFC debut, and he's going against the real deal Ross Pearson, and this is going to be an explosive fight. If you like combat sports and MMA, hit that subscribe button here at Crazy Joe's Galaxy. We do predictions, reviews, reenactments, previews, reactions, and so much more on combat sports and MMA world. You know what I mean? So, and then we also do some news and stuff and whatever. So, anyways, also pro wrestling if you like pro wrestling, which I do. I like all kinds of fighting, so whether it's scripted or not. So, my first and foremost passion is combat sports. I love it, and I love the fact that Will Brooks is in the UFC. This is huge for the lightweight division to get an all-star badass individual like Will Brooks in the UFC. Now, enough of that. Will Brooks is 17-1 his pro career in MMA. He's going against Ross Pearson, who's 21-10 in his MMA pro career with one no contest. The real deal Ross Pearson, he's got 7 wins by KO TKO, 5 wins by submission, 7 wins by decision. We're missing a couple of fights here for some reason. Here it says 19 wins, there it says 21. Whatever. So anyways, the 10 losses he has are by 3 KO TKOs. It says 2 by submission, 5 by decision, and that one no contest over there. He beat Chad Laprise by split decision at UFC Fight Night 85. He lost to Francisco Trinaldo by unanimous decision. Paul the Irish Dragonfelder beat him by split decision. He beat him, which was surprising. I thought Paul the Irish Dragon won that fight. Evan Dunham won by unanimous decision. Lost by unanimous decision. I'm getting all backwards. I'm dyslexic. Have trauma dyslexia. Sometimes I say words all fucked up and whatnot. From when I had a brain injury when I was 3 years old. But anyways, this video is not about that. This video is about Will Brooks in his UFC debut prediction video. He beat Sam Stout by a KO. So, Ronaldo and Evan both beat him by unanimous decision. Sam Stout, he beat by KO. Alan Akita beat him by TKO. He beat Gray Maynard by TKO. Diego Sanchez beat him by split decision. And the list goes on and on. Cub Swanson beat him. Edson Barboza beat him. Cole Miller beat him. The last time he lost by submission was a rear naked choke to Cole Miller in 2010. He's been TKO'd a few times recently. The most recent time was Alan Akita back in 2014 in November. Will Brooks is coming to this one with 5 wins by KO TKO, 4 by submission. He's won every time he's gone to the judge's decision. 8 times he's won. He's lost 1 lone fight by KO TKO, and that was way back in 2013 in Bellator 91 by KO to Saeed Awad in the first round. He is on a 1, 2, 3, 4 fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fight win streak right now, going on to fight Ross Pearson in his UFC debut. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is his 9th fight. Will he win 9 fights in a row or not? Time will tell. His last 2 fights were by unanimous decision. He beat Mike Chandler once by TKO in the 4th round, and then the other time he beat him was split decision. He in a rematch with Saeed Awad, he beat him by unanimous decision. So that is very interesting. He beat Drew Dauber by unanimous decision when they fought, which is a very interesting thing. Dauber is a badass individual in his own right. He beat Marcin Held in his last fight at Bellator 145, and I'm psyched for this one. Ross Pearson is a tough individual, and so is Will Brooks. I think Will Brooks is going to win this one by a TKO or KO in the 2nd round. I would go with the 1st round, but with how tough and badass Ross Pearson is, I'm going with a 2nd round. Ross Pearson has never been, or maybe he has. Let me just skim down real quick. One time by a doctor stoppage, he lost TKO in 2007. He has never been knocked out in the first round. So, and he's really tough. It could go to the third round, but I think Will Brooks is going to win this one in the second round with the TKO victory over Ross Pearson. Big Dog Jimmy thinks that Ross Pearson is going to come up victorious and stun Will Brooks and beat him in his UFC debut and do it by a knockout. I don't think so. Leave me a comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. Do you think I'm right with Will Brooks winning this one, or do you think Big Dog Jimmy's right with Ross Pearson winning this one? Leave us a comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. Hit that subscribe button here at Crazy Joe's Galaxy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. I cannot wait for this fight. It is going to be an explosive one. It is going to be an awesome week of fights with the fight week. International Fight Week.